Here at Pippins postgame, wrapping up a tough one tonight for the Pippins. They fall 9-7 after they led 5-0 and 7-2 to the Bend Elks. The series now even alongside Jonny DeLuca, soon to be freshman at Oregon. Take me through first a game like this. Obviously, you guys jump out in front. I know you had a double early on. Take me through a game like that. A tough loss, obviously, but kind of what can the team do now to bounce back and get it going? What do you guys see that you can improve upon?
Yeah, it was definitely a hot start for us. We got out of the gates pretty hot with a 5-0 lead going into, I think it was like the third, but it's a 9-inning game, so we got to get all those 27 outs, and we just didn't do that better than them tonight, so we reaped the loss.
And for you, an RBI double, actually, from the left side in the first inning, you've become, I'd say, very adequate, obviously, from both sides of the plate. I was asking you this a little while ago. I know I've talked to you a couple times now, but how did you actually become a switch hitter? And kind of, well, I'm guessing natural side was the right. Kind of take me through that whole process, and if you know, what's the biggest challenge to learning to hit lefty?
Yeah, definitely. It was my natural side was my right-handed side, and my dad encouraged me when I was about 13. So I've been doing it for a while, but it's definitely hard. Just one side's feeling hot, the other's not feeling so hot, so just switching over when there's a lefty on the mound or a righty, and they're just switching like crazy. So one side is definitely more hot than the other, but it's difficult, but I'm having fun with it.
I think a question, because you've hit your home run lefty. You've now got, I think, 2 or 3 doubles from the left-hand side. You had a triple, too. I know you've had a couple extra base hits righty, but the power, at least this season, has been from the left-hand side because I'm guessing maybe you take a few more reps because you're seeing more right-handed pitching, but do you see that maybe you have a little more power from the left side, or is your right side still the more dominant one usually?
Yeah, no, I've definitely noticed that my left-handed side has a little bit more pop. Right-handed is a little bit more contact-oriented, but I try to keep them pretty close.
For you in the outfield, too, I got to ask you this. I know last night you had a couple sensational plays, and I always talk about your speed because you were a track star in high school, and I've asked you how that impacts you. But take me through your approach playing outfield, because it seems that playing right or playing left, you play a relatively deep outfield because you know you can come in. But take me through your approach, and when you're laying out the couple catches you made yesterday, kind of what's going through your mind? How are you able to get such a good read and use your ability, your speed to your advantage there?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of first step, just getting that good first step and reaction. And yesterday, that second one, it was hard to see in the lights, so I didn't get a great first step, but ended up laying out. And I knew that grass was pretty deep and long, so I knew that it wasn't getting too far behind me, so I went for it.
Certainly helps, obviously, to have run so much as he did in high school. Last question for you. I hate to harp back on this a little bit, but I know another future Oregon Duck hunter, bro. He did get you there on I think an 11-pitch at bat. Talk about that. Maybe he'll obviously have a little bit of ammunition for trash talking going forward. But talk about being able to play with him. I know you've seen a couple other Oregon guys in the league, but how excited now are you to go back? Obviously, get some revenge on him, maybe in practice, but also get on the field and play with all those Oregon guys that you're seeing now in the West Coast League.
Yeah, definitely. It just makes me excited that he'll be on my team in a year. So we'll have a good arm there, and just excited for the future. Excited for Oregon.
All right, well, Jonny DeLuca, an RBI double and a sacrifice fly as well for the Pippins tonight. They fall a little bit short, 9-7 loss. Back at it tomorrow, rubber game against Bend at 6:35.